In this video, you'll learn how to drag and drop blocks and elements to your Sugar Market email. You'll also learn how to edit the elements once added. Before adding elements to my email, I'd like to add some blocks to set up the layout. I can click on the second icon next to the navigation bar, select the row icon, and drag and drop to the area of the email I'd like to place it. I'll need to wait for the area to highlight blue before dropping. Now I'll do the same for an additional column, but instead I'll need to wait for the row to highlight orange before placing the column. Now that the structure of my form is ready, I can begin to add my elements. First, I'm going to add a single image to the header row to add a banner image. To view the image menu, I'll need to single-click on the element. The first option is where I'll select the image to add. I have the option to add my image from my desktop, by URL, from the asset library, or from the stock image library. After the image is selected, I can add the alternative text. I recommend adding alt text for each image you add to improve your chances of avoiding the recipient's spam folder. Alt text should be a short description of the image. There are two ways to resize the image within the editor. You could either drag the corners of the image to adjust, or you could use the change size icon. This will allow you to adjust the size by pixels or percentage of space within the column. Next, I can use the image as a hyperlink. I can add the URL that I would like to link the image to here. I can adjust the alignment of the image within the row. The expand to full width icon will increase the width of the image to fill the column. Spacing enables you to adjust your image spacing on each side independently. And the last three icons will be available across most blocks and elements. This includes Hide on Mobile, which will hide this image when viewing this email on mobile devices, or you could duplicate the element or delete. To save, you'll just need to click out of the editing mode. Next, I want to add a text element to the row below my banner image. Most options within the menu should be familiar to you, and you can override the settings you made within the page text section of Settings and Styles. There are a few options that I'd like to point out before making changes. First, I can select one of the preset heading styles within the paragraph font icon. I would simply need to highlight the text and select the heading to apply the changes. Next, I can add a merge tag to the text body by clicking into the merge tags icon on the last row. First, I have three default options: the view email as a web page link, forward to a friend, or the global unsubscribe link. I also have a space to save favored merge tags for tags I frequently use organized by the table they're pulling from. I also have a modal to create new tags to use one time or to save as a favorite. I'd like to create a merge tag for the lead or contact owner name. This field lives on the owner table, so I'll scroll down, select the field from the dropdown, and then the merge field will populate. I can select a merge field modifier, which is available for the date format and proper case. Proper case will ensure that the value that populates will have the first letter uppercase and the remaining lowercase. For this tag, the owner's name should be in proper case already, but I'll select this modifier just in case. If I do not want to save this as a favorite, I could just click Copy to close out. To save as a favorite, I'll name the merge tag, check Save to Favorites, and click Save and Close. Now I'm ready to insert my text. To start, I'll address the recipient and include the already favorited first name merge tag. Then I'll add my remaining text. To add a final touch of personalization, I'll close out the message with the owner name merge tag. To make the email less congested, I'm going to add a horizontal line to the row below the text. I can adjust the line color, thickness, and style. Next, I'll add an image group to add multiple image components. The benefit of using the image group versus three separate images is that no matter how the image renders on the recipient's device, they'll stay together in the order I set. I can add 2 or 3 images to my group, and I can edit them individually. I can also choose to arrange the images horizontally or vertically. To edit, I'll choose each image independently. The image caption is a similar element, except it will add one image and one text to its group. Next, I'll add a call to action button to the right side column to link to the solutions page on the main website. First, I need to add the page that the button will link to. I can add a web URL or link to a Sugar Market landing page. This is also where I'll update the text displayed on the button. In the editor menu, I can update the button size, expand the width, update the corner radius, address the alignment, and background color. I can also adjust the border style, width, and color. The font that displays the text can be edited. This will not follow any styling from the Settings and Style section. Next, I'll add a text element to the left column to describe the Learn More button. To align the button in the center of the column, I can add the vertical spacer element above the button to move to the middle of the column. This will add an invisible space that can be adjusted by adjusting the drag bar above the menu. You can also delete, duplicate, or hide this item on mobile. I'm not going to add the code block to my email since I'm able to make the edits I need with the drag and drop functionality. If I did want to utilize this feature, I could drag the elements to the space in my email and insert the HTML code between the caret symbols. Finally, I'm going to add social buttons to my footer row. First, I'll edit the social buttons that are displayed. From here, I can rearrange, delete, and add new buttons as needed. I can remove the labels if I want to just display the platform image and edit the links to our corporate pages. I can apply the changes when I'm ready. I can also change the icon styles to better fit my email styling. Color will display the icons as the platform's default coloring, or I could change it to the icon's light gray or dark. Then I have the same options to edit as I do for a single call to action button. Now that all the changes are made, I can preview and test my email. First, I'll preview in full desktop and mobile view. And next, I want to send myself a test email. Once everything checks out, I'm ready to click Next to move to step 4. To learn more about including and excluding recipients, tune into the next video in this series.